I had a conservative come at me today with the no one wants to work anymore thing, and I think I may have made a little bit of progress. Here's what happened. He came at me with no one wants to work anymore. I pointed out, of course, that the unemployment rate is the lowest that it's been in 50 years, and he thought that backed his position. And he responded with, yeah, that's what I'm saying, no one wants to work anymore. I said, do you know what the unemployment rate means? I explained to him that we have the lowest amount of unemployed people in the last 50 years or so. And that stunned him a little bit, so he opened the junk drawer, he fumbled around, he found a talking point, and he threw it at me. What he threw at me was COVID checks. I said, what the hell, what are you talking about, right? And he said, the low unemployment rate to him meant everyone was living large off the COVID checks. I said if they were living off the COVID checks, they would still be unemployed, right? Okay, let's dismiss that, sweep it out of the way. I said, did you get the COVID stimulus checks? He said, yeah. I said, all right, so you remember how much they were for and how long ago that was. And you think people are still living off of that. By the way, this is February of 23. I know you might think, judging by that argument, you stumbled on an old video. Nope, February of 2023. And I think when I pointed that out, he took a second. I see him step back. I can see him looking around. I think I made a little progress. Now, it's important, if you ever find yourself in that position, okay? When you see that little flicker, stop, step back, step away. Okay? When you finally put a little crack in that wall, in that talking point wall, and they finally have to, for the very first time, think past the talking point, think past the very first sentence and analyze it. Oh, wait, maybe that doesn't actually make sense. The second you see that in their eye, stop. Stop talking, back away, change the subject, whatever you got to do, okay? Because at that point, if you dig in further, their ego is going to kick in. Their defense mechanism is going to kick in. And they're going to dig in even harder and push back on anything else you got to say, no matter what. So when you see that little crack in the wall, stop and back away. Let them simmer on it. Come back later for more. Okay?